What is up, all you worship peoples? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Nate Meist, and I love equipping worship leaders with helpful and encouraging content. And in this video, we're going to be learning how to play on an acoustic guitar, a brand new release by Phil Wickham called This Is Our God. But let's get into it. If you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If these videos are helping you, which is the goal, why don't you give them a like and maybe even subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss future worship tutorials. Alright, there are three things we'll be going over in this video to help you learn this song on an acoustic guitar. The first thing is key and capo. So the key that the song was originally recorded in, and how to use your capo to play in some other keys, and also what key I'm playing the song in. The second thing is a strumming pattern, one strumming pattern that will get you through this entire song, and I'll break that down for you. And the third and final thing are the chords. As I play through each section of the song individually, I will have these handy little chord diagrams in the upper right hand corner so that you can pause the video and see exactly what my finger placement is for every single chord that I play. Don't forget that this video is segmented, which means that you can skip ahead to any part of this song that you would like to learn right now. Alright, so this song was originally recorded in the key of C. Usually you could play this in the open position of C, so you could just not have a capo at all and play a C chord. That is if you're in standard tuning, which is E, A, D, G, B, E. But just a regular old open C chord, the C position, and you could work your way through the chords in that way. If you don't know what the C position is, I have a video for that, so click up above or down below. I'm going to be playing in the key of C, but in the G position. So I'm going to have my capo on fret number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when I play in the G position with my capo on fret number 5, I'm in the key of C. And the reason I'm doing this is so that you guys, if you need to lower the key at all, it's going to be really easy for you to do that. So you could use the same exact chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video, but you could just move your capo, for instance, down 1 fret. So fret number 4, and now you're in the key of B. Fret number 3, and now you're in the key of B flat or A sharp. Fret number 2 is going to put you in the key of A. And fret number 1 is going to put you in the key of A flat or G sharp. And then take your capo off completely, and now you're in the key of G. So those are a bunch of different keys that you could play in, you could play this song in, still using the same exact chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video, but I will be in the originally recorded key of C with my capo on fret number 5, playing in the G position, and just a quick heads up, I will be calling out the chords for the key of G. Not the actual key that we're in, which is the key of C, but to make it easy for you guys in reading your chord charts at home, I will be calling out the positional chord shapes that I'll be using, which is the key of G. Alright, so let's go over this one strumming pattern that will get you through this entire song. I'm going to play it through at normal speed, and then we're going to slow it down and break it down for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Alright, let's slow that down now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, down, up. Alright, let's learn these chords. This is the intro of the song, and we are only using one strumming pattern throughout this entire song. Usually I call out the strumming pattern, but there's only one strumming pattern, so I really don't need to call it out for each section. Every single section is going to have that one strumming pattern in it. There are some parts where I just use all downstrokes for when we're building into the next section. But let's go through this intro. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Alright, let's play through this verse number 1. It's kind of like a double verse, but Song Select is kind of grouping the first two verses together into one. So this whole thing is verse number 1. So let's play through this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember those walls that we called sin and shame. They were like prisons that we couldn't escape. But he came, and he died, and he rose. Those walls are rubble now. Remember those giants we called death and grave. They were like mountains that stood in our way. But he came, and he died, and he rose. Those giants are dead now. 3, 4, into the chorus. Alright, this is the first chorus. So 1, 2, 3. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross, beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim, this is our God, King Jesus. And then straight into a turnaround, which is basically just half of the intro. So you can refer back to that intro and just play half of it for this turnaround before verse 2. Alright, this is verse 2. So 1, 2, 3. Remember that fear that took our breath away. Faith so weak that we could barely pray. But he heard every word, every whisper. Now those altars in the wilderness tell the story of his faithfulness. Never once did he fail, and he never will. 2, 3, 4, into the chorus. Alright, this is the second chorus, and the end of this is going to lead us into the bridge. So it's a little different than the first chorus. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross, beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim, this is our God, King Jesus. 2, 3, 4. And that C is the first chord of the bridge. Alright, this is bridge number 1. I'm going to play through it once, but they do play it twice. So let's play through this bridge number 1. So 1, 2, 3. Who pulled me out of that pit? He did, he did. Who paid for all of our sin? Nobody but Jesus. And they repeat that one more time before going into bridge number 2. Alright, this is bridge 2A, and they only play through this one time. So 1, 2, 3. Who rescued me from that grave? Yahweh, Yahweh. Who gets the glory and praise? Nobody but Jesus. And this is bridge 2B. The chords change here a little bit from the other bridges. And also, we're going to build this one, so it's going to be all downstrokes, and this is going to take us into the third chorus. So 1, 2, 3. Who rescued me from that grave? Yahweh, Yahweh. Who gets the glory and praise? Nobody but him. And then straight into the next chorus. Alright, so for this third chorus, this is the final chorus. It's almost identical to chorus number 2 that I already taught you, but the ending just has one less chord. So for that last, this is our God, King Jesus, this is what it sounds like. This is our God, King Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4. into the ending. Alright, this is the ending of the song. It's basically just like the last portion of the chorus. And then after this, there will be a instrumental outro. So 1, 2, 3. He bore the cross, beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim, this is our God, King Jesus. Into the outro. Alright, this is the outro of the song. So 1, 2, 3. So there we go, guys. We broke this song down. This is Our God by Phil Wickham. Also, Stephen Furtick was a writer on this one, as well as Brandon Lake and Pat Barrett. So you got some heavy hitters on this one, and you can tell, man, the melody work is so solid. The lyrical content is so thought out, and the rhythm and the rhyming, and it really works, honestly. If you're planning on doing this one, or maybe you're already doing it, comment down below. I hope this video helps you to learn this song. And I hope that wherever you're leading worship, God is blessing you and that He is going before you. Just keep up the good work. And remember that it's not about you. It's about other people that you're leading in worship. It's about your leadership that is over you and honoring them. And most of all, it's about God, right? And making sure that He is the forefront in everything that you do. It's not your agenda. It's His agenda for His church. So just remember that. And don't be surprised when people treat you like a servant, because that's what you are. You are there to serve the people, not yourself. So lead for the people. And if you choose to do this song, make sure you're not just doing it because you like it. Make sure you're doing it because you really feel strongly that this is going to be a great song for your church and your congregation. But above all that, I hope that you guys are just getting a little bit crazy, maybe a lot of it. Crazy. Actually, the more praisey, the better. Speaking of praisey, don't forget to go to natemice.com and to grab some Praisey Club merch. And if you're watching this video, you're already in the Praisey Club. All right, there's nothing to join. You're already in it. All right, so just keep that in mind. And I'll see you guys in the next video.